Hi there, this is Crystal Calhoun with Made to Be Unique, and I'm here to talk about pens, pencils, and brushes. I have a stock photo here I'd like to use. You're welcome to use this from your course or the link in the description. Or you can use any photo that you have, a family member or like say a cartoon image that you might have. But for now, I'm going to just use this gentleman here that I have. Again, it's in the description, a link in the description, so you could find this and use this as well and follow along. So let's start here, and we're going to create a new layer on the bottom right. And then you're going to give it a solid color. We want it white. We're going to change the opacity like that, so there's just a fade over him. And we're going to, let's start around the shoes. Oops. I zoomed in really tight, 300%. You can go in more or less, whatever you're comfortable with. We're going to create another layer. Now it's important that you use this layer to draw on and not these others. In the future I'll be teaching some courses on layers and how important they are to the graphic designer. But in this video we're just going to do a very basic layer. And we're going to focus on first, let's use the pen tool right here. Okay, pen tool. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we use the pen tool, let's go up to the brush here, and I have some old brushes. I need to make it a basic brush. You should have basic brushes. Notice here I have a whole bunch of brushes. You probably don't have all these brushes because I've purchased these brushes, or I've found free brushes that I absolutely adore, and I'll explain more about these different brushes later. But for now, let's just go with the basic brushes, and you should have this. And let's go with something small like a 4, or let's do 5. Okay, we'll get back out of here, just click something out and pen. Okay, let's try this pen tool. I'm just going to click, 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 click. I'm just going to do a lot of clicking. With drawing with a pen, it's nice and it's relaxing, but you know, it takes a while. It can be a very timely process. Okay, so I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to click on the stroke path, and now it applied the number that I had for the brush. Now if I had chosen a larger number, this would be a larger size. Okay, next right click and delete path. And then you can keep on going. Click, 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 click. And you're just going to go around the whole guy, and whatever details you want, that's what you outline, and the details you don't want, well, just don't do it. Let's see. Stroke path. Delete path. Okay, so the freedom with this picture is we can give him like a shepherd's dress or like an angel. We can turn him into an angel. We can even give him wings. With the pencil and the pen brush, there's just a lot of freedom available to us. Okay, so I've done more outlining. You can see it looks more like a coloring page. Let's talk a little bit about the brushes and the different selections of brushes. Just really briefly here. Let's say there was some clouds. Replace, okay. I can also add it there to my basic brushes if I want, but I'm just going to say okay for now. Let's say in the background I wanted some brushes. I'm going to create a new layer to put this clouds, and I'm going to change that size. Now just follow along. If you don't have the clouds, that's okay. I'm just wanting to explain the different ideas that you can use, whether you have a cloud brush or just a basic brush. These are just ideas. If you want to change the color, you can go to your swatches. You can also go to the color tab. You can also go in here and choose what color you want. I do enjoy the swatches. They're just kind of simple and get me where I want really quickly. Let's just say, let's go with a blue. And now I got a blue. So if I wanted to fill in my coloring page, this is an option. The next thing you can do, if you like, is you can use your paint bucket. See right here? Your paint bucket. And you can paint inside. Or you can print it out in color with some crayons and coloring pencils. But this is just getting familiar with your tools. Let's give him an orange shirt. And some brown hair. This is getting more familiar. You can make it a coloring page for other kids to enjoy, or you can color it in yourself. Let's see, the next thing you can do is use shapes if you have some interesting shapes. Like I have here a shape of some wings, and I'll explain where to find these fun brushes and shapes. These are plugins that I use in my business, and I'll just show you how where you can find yours if you like to have shapes such as this. So you got them hot hidden, which I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to swing that around. There. So that's pretty fun. So explore your pins by copying and outlining. You can use cartoon figures as well if you like a more cartoon effect. Just create those layers, such as this white line on top of the cartoon or the photo, and outline your person with the pen tool. You'd probably want to use black as your base, and go around them and have fun. Explore the pens. As far as the pencils are concerned, I don't use the pencil very much. I find the pencil more harder and rougher. To me, I don't think the pencil looks as good. I use the pencil when I'm showing somebody what I like or don't like. Like I'll go like that. I'm like, yuck, or yes, this is wonderful, or pay attention to the eyes. Like if I'm telling somebody something, I'll just use the pencil tool, and it looks really scratchy, but that's okay. They get the point of what I'm trying to draw the attention to. So that's me with the pencil tool. I know there's some digital artists that use the pencil tool for other things. I use a lot more other tools. I love using the brush, and I'll talk more about the brush in future courses. Hope you enjoy, and I'd love to see some of your work. Take care.